Yo, what is up guys? Coming back at you with another video, and today we're going to be checking out the top 10 things scientists discovered in Russia that will surprise the world. Without further ado, let's get into it, shall we?
Corpses to a 30,000-year-old virus. Russian scientists have made some pretty wild discoveries. I'm your host, Melissa Mulati, and here are your top 10 dark things scientists discovered in Russia that will surprise the world. In our number 10 spot, we have the 800-million-year-old body. Allegedly, in 1969, Soviet scientists stumbled upon something quite extraordinary. A 800-million-year-old human body preserved in a stone tomb was located 70 feet underground by local miners. Apparently, the perfectly preserved body of a beautiful girl was found outside a remote village in Russia. Some people dismiss this claim to be straight out of Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, but others say that it is authentic and that the scientists conspired to cover this up, as this body alone disproves Charles Darwin's theory of evolution. Ooh, yep, I bet you someone somewhere with money decided, nope, we're covering this one up for sure. This would completely disprove all of what scientists believe about the planet and our human existence, and that is very scary and nerve-wracking. In our number 9 spot, we have the Chandar Slab, also known as the Dashka Stone. This stone was found in 1999 in South Urals, and it appears to be a 3D map of the Urals region, which could have only been done using aerial or satellite surveys, which is interesting to note, considering it is believed to be anywhere from 3,000 to 50 million years old. Times when, of course, that wouldn't have been possible. Radiocarbon testing provided no clarity as to when it was created. Another curious thing about it is that there are inscriptions on it from an unknown language. It's a very mysterious and potentially dark finding that Russian scientists are still puzzled about today. In our number 8...
Are you sure that's not just like cracks and it just happens to make it look like that? Because I didn't really see the resemblance.
Thought we have alien skulls. A Russian researcher and scientist, Vladimir Melikov, discovered 2 mysterious alien skulls in Russia, along with a briefcase that is clearly German and from World War II. It was discovered in a Russian mountain range in Caucasus. The skulls are not human and are believed to have belonged to a bipedal species, aka an alien species.
What's that? Oh my. Yo.
Vladimir said this while speaking to a reporter. Note the round hole at the bottom of the head. It is the base of the spine. The position indicates that this creature moved on 2 legs. Another strange thing is the absence of cranial vault and jaws, a mouth, several holes distributed in a circle. The eye sockets are unusually large. However, the facial bones are flat, as in hominids. He believed this belonged to a species that visited Earth. In our number 7 spot, we have the Ryazan disc. A mysterious metal chest plate was discovered in Russia and is now being featured in the State Historical Museum. The artifact was found in Ryazan, a place about 200 kilometers from Moscow. The only thing that is known about the object is that it is from the 4th century and that the artifact has similarities to the Greek object, the Antikythera mechanism that was...
You know, it looks really pretty, but I have to say that.
Used to predict eclipses and the positions of the planets. Scientists are puzzled over its mysteriousness, and apparently there is no explanation for the concentric circles that are covering the surface of the object. Whatever it was used for, there's no denying that it sure looks mystical. It looks like it could have also just been armor for a soldier too, but maybe that's just it.
I want to say...
Number 6 spot, we have frozen alien corpses. Scientists have discovered this alleged frozen alien corpse in Siberia in Russia. The area had quite a few sightings of a UFO crash right before the corpse was found. It was reported that the Russian military was sent to the area to clean up the crash and scope out the remains, but they missed the bodies. It was said that the corpse was pretty damaged. It was 2 feet high and part of its right leg was missing. Further investigation is being done on this finding, but this would definitely be a dark finding if proven to be after being frozen for a very long time, and after a thorough analysis of the body, it was found that the body...
If I see that, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm running. I am running away. That is creepy.
The body contained the deadly disease, smallpox. The cold climate apparently sometimes keeps the body in good condition and therefore keeps the disease alive and active. Apparently there were a lot of bodies buried in Siberia due to the disease, so the people of the area are quite worried about it coming back. Thankfully, the scientists took all of the precautions to make sure that it did not spread. In our number 4 spot, we have the end of the world. What? Scientists have discovered a crater under Siberia, and apparently it's one of the world's largest craters. They are unable to pinpoint how deep the crater is, and apparently nobody is willing to find out as of yet. The crater's diameter is over 200 feet across. It has been dubbed the end of the world. It's a mystery as to how this crater was formed. Of course, the theory is that there was some kind of explosion, and others think it's the work of a meteorite. Could it be a UFO crash? Apparently, an enormous amount of methane was found in the surrounding area, which makes scientists lean more on the meteorite theory. Pretty wild. In our number 3 spot, we have a 3,000-year-old virus. Due to the ice caps melting, a lot
She said 3,000, but down below it says 30,000.
Artifacts and centuries-old bodies that were once frozen are melting and being uncovered. Apparently, a few hundred feet under the tundra of Siberia, a virus was discovered. A virus that is 30,000 years old. And no, we do not have a cure for this virus. However, it is thankfully not a virus that is a threat to humans, but to amoebas. So at least it's not too big of a concern for us. The finding of this virus has had scientists everywhere wonder what virus may be lurking under the ice caps that we will find in the future. In our number 2 spot, we have the baby mammoth. Okay, this one isn't dark per se, but I suppose its coat is a darker shade of brown, so fine, I'm stretching, but it needed an honorable mention because it's cool. A baby mammoth was discovered in 2007 in Russia. It is said to be over 48,000 years old, and the remains were found.
It looks like an elephant. It really does look like a baby elephant.
Completely intact due to being frozen for all of these years and only recently being revealed due to the ice cap melting. Even the eyes were still fully intact. Whoa. It is apparently now in a museum close to where it was
Looks like
found,
an
so that
elephant.
the world can now
That's
see
so
it.
cool.
Pretty cool. In our number 1 spot, we have the Bronze Age couple. In 2017, archaeologists discovered the remains of a man and woman holding hands. So cute. Truly a tale as old as time. Till death, they did not part. But seriously, this is so cute and wild because this couple is said to be from the Bronze Age, about 4,800 to 4,300 years ago. The other crazy thing about this couple is that the man had a wide jade ring in his eye socket. There were apparently more rings on his chest, and beside his knee was a bag with medals that have an unknown purpose. Beside the woman, there was a 13-centimeter jade knife. Apparently, the jade rings were a symbol for money, and only a small number of craftsmen in eastern Siberia could make them. Scientists have also been puzzled over how people of this time were able to produce such fine carving. What technology did they use? Well, that's all I have for you today, everyone.
That's pretty interesting. I hope you guys all take care and have a fantastic day.